Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Aiden, from Cartoon Apocalypse, and welcome back to Star vs. the Forces of Evil Friday. And, normal week, but I do have two pieces of fan art, and so this one, alright, we are good, angled, good. This one's from Kent Noir Draws, so thanks so much for sending this one in, looks very nice. And then this other one is from Emily Random Life, so thanks so much for sending this in again. If you want to send me some fan art, you can. Social media links are down in the description below. Really anything, like at me on Twitter, mention me on Twitter. I don't know what it's called. I use Discord mostly. So whatever, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, any of those like main ones that I have listed down there. I don't even know what all of them are. But yeah, anyway, there's ways to send me if you were interested. So yeah, awesome fan art. Thank you guys so much. So we're going to be doing top 20. And yeah, so we're going to start off with Poor Kelly, sealed off from Earthny. Earthny, let me in. Kelly, let me in. Oh, poor Kelly. Yeah, Kelly, I mean, it looked like she was having fun though. So at least she wasn't like super bored. She at least had something to do. She could play with, or like, I don't know, battle? Anyway, she could battle with that giant dog person that we saw. And so, yeah, I mean, she's not completely lonely, but it will be sad to miss. Sad to miss. It'll be sad to, like, not be able to see it. Then again, the show's over, but whatever. Rewatching the whole series. Here are some random details, part 2. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, so Marco's super awesome nachos, stylistic introduction on which special moves or techniques are called out in grandeur works perfectly here. Truffle. You know what? I don't think I'm going to read all this. This is all from the first episode. So I'm thinking that if you want to read all this, I'll leave it up on the screen for a couple seconds while I'm just talking here, and you could pause it right now. Or you could just move on with me, because this is a lot to read and I would have to cut so much because I wouldn't be able to do it all because I'm tired. So yeah, if you're interested in reading this, just pause. Wait, is it 650 or 650? Every salesman. What you got there? 650. Marco, a smoothie. Okay. Oh yeah, Marco buys so many things overpriced. It's crazy. I can't believe that Marco would spend $650. He only gets $650 a month. Like, he needs, and if he's spending like $650 every like 2 months, I mean, he's still getting $650 every 2 months, but still, like, you're spending a lot of money there. So, I don't know. Maybe you need to manage your money a little bit more, Marco. They all ended up dying or getting separated anyways. Star's friends. Congratulations, you are being rescued. Eclipsa, please do not resist. Okay, I feel like I have to know this thing in Star Wars for me to like... Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so congratulations, you are being rescued. Please do not resist your rescue. Okay, yeah, alright, I get it now. But... yeah, so many people died in the massacre of magic, and it's kind of sad. But... can't do anything because Star is the magical princess who controls magic. I'm still sad that we didn't get to see Marco's dad's recipe for tortas agora. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. They look bomb a lot. They look really bomb. Okay, so this is just a discussion with the photo. Yeah, would we? I don't know. We didn't see that in the Book of Spells. No, there's no way we would have seen that in the Book of Spells. You know, maybe if they make another book, this can be in there. Or like remake the entire Star Marco's Guide to Mastering Every Dimension except for one page. Make it the exact same book except for one page. And on that page, it has a recipe for that. And that's the only difference between that one and then all the other Book of Spells. And or not Guide to Mastering Every Dimension. And some people would go out and buy it because they're huge fans of Star Versus. So they would go out and buy that separate one. Those are the people that have the Stump Day edition of Star Marco's Guide to Mastering Every Dimension and the regular edition. And maybe the other language edition. Probably not that. But like, if you own both the Stump Day edition and the regular one, like, then you probably would get the one that just has this one in there as well. That's pretty funny. That would be pretty funny if they did that, though. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened, Dr. Seuss. Oh, wait, and then it's just a picture, well, I guess a chalk drawing of Star Versus. Yeah, here's the thing. This is a message to everyone who is like, we need season 5. You don't need season 5, all right? We need a season, well, we don't really need anything either. If they were to continue the show, what they would need is either a redo of season 4 or just like a redo of the last season. Because realistically, if you think about it, where are they going to go if they made a season 5? What would they do? They could have a couple episodes of just them messing around on Earthney, but then what? Like, oh, you have a magical enemy. Magic's gone. What are you going to do? You're going to have to recreate magic for it to actually work. So here's what you should do. All right, you make a movie that's in a different universe that has a different ending. For like Star figures out how to defeat Mina. Like all the queens come together, which is what should have happened anyway. All the queens, Eclipsa, Marco, Moon, and then I don't know, Meteora maybe. They all come together. They defeat Mina. That's what should have happened anyway. And then magic is still alive. No one dies aside from Mina, and then you are all good. Then you can have a season 5 where you introduce a new villain like Seth. There you go. I just fixed Star Versus for you. That's how you do it. But yeah, it's over. So be glad that we enjoyed it for what it was. And don't be like, okay, we need a season 5 because there's been so many loopholes. Like, just forget the last part of season 4 and then just like come up with your own ending and then you'll be good. So, but the world overall was like really good. I really enjoyed Star Versus. So I'm glad that I got to experience that show. It was good. I think we're going to have to wait about 1 to 2 years for more Star Versus. The song has restored my strength. Oh, wait, no. When you hear the season 1 credits, the song has restored my strength. I didn't read that. Okay, so basically, I think the title's saying, like, you gotta just step away and watch other stuff, and then come back to it, like, 1 to 2 years later, and be like, oh, yeah, I remember this. Because I mean, unless if this is, like, implying that, hey, yeah, we're actually gonna get more, because I really don't think Disney's gonna ever do more as far as, like, make a movie. Well, they might make a movie, but I don't think that they're gonna do more as far as, like, making a season 5. I don't think that they're gonna do that. So it's highly unlikely. Even for a movie, it's highly unlikely. It just doesn't make sense. They make a lot more money off of sitcom stuff to make a movie for Star Versus. What they should do is make like a Gravity Falls movie, though. That'd be awesome. But well, I mean, I would all be for if they made a movie that was in a different universe that changed the outcome of season 4, the finale. That would be really good. Like, I would really want to see how they would change the outcome and make it a better outcome, in my opinion. Just to see, like, then if you had enough fan things, like, that's the time to start a petition. Because right now, a petition, okay, sure, it just shows your interest in the show. But, like, right now, you can't do anything with it. Because you get a couple episodes, and then it's like, okay, well, what do we do now? We have no magic. That was the whole backbone of the show, and now that's gone. So, yeah, that's what they need to do. They need to make a revision of the end of season 4, because otherwise they're just going to have to bring back magic, and then why would Star destroy it in the first place? And it's like, you might as well just, like, redo season 4, the finale at least. A weird Latina, key to your heart. Okay, so this is like, there's Jackie, Marco, and Star. Like, how old are they? Is this like senior year of high school, or is it like freshman college, or like sometime in college? I don't know. Some colleges, do any colleges have like a uniform? I don't know. Marco's not in a uniform, unless if this is a uniform, but Jackie and Star are. I don't know. Maybe this is the adult Marco, and then these two are still young. I don't know. But cool fan art. What Jana said. Your boyfriend isn't a demon? God, you're pathetic. Is this implying that Jana and Tom are together? Maybe. Disappointed noises. When someone says Star vs. the Forces of Evil is a bad show without even trying it, yeah, here's the thing. Even if they just watch the first episode, it's like you can get so off-putted because the show changes so much from the first to the third season. Once you get to the third season, you're like, okay, now I kind of understand what's going on here. There's a lot of plot and lore. Season 2 is kind of like a midway segue thing. So season 1's pretty much all filler. I mean, a couple episodes in there was good, but that was like more of the fun, hanging around Earth, whatever, doesn't really matter too much. We're just gonna go, I don't know, something. And so then season 2 introduces this idea of, okay, so there's a magic book of spells, there's the magic high commission, there's all this stuff, and basically Toffee's this bad evil guy with Ludo and doing bad stuff. So then season 3 is like focusing on these bad things, and then it's like really focused on the plot. Now here's the thing, I think this is one of the lower points of the show. Basically, Star Versus is really bad at having filler and non-filler episodes. Basically, they either have a lot of filler or they don't have any filler at all. So basically in season 4, we had like 1 or 2 episodes of filler, but they were back to back, and then a whole bunch of plot episodes, and then like maybe 1 or 2 filler episodes. So they didn't know how to space it out, and a show with only plot, sure, that's cool. But like, it's also good to see, especially with this show, there's a lot that they could do with some filler episodes that would make it better. And in season 1 and 2, there were so many filler episodes that it felt like, okay, what is going on? Like, can we get onto the plot? Because it just felt like too many filler episodes. So what they should have done is made the pacing a little bit faster. Like, as far as we get to basically season 3 is sort of introduced in season 1 or 2, but there's more filler, so it still takes that long to progress to 4 seasons because there's just more filler involved. So they didn't do that very well. There was too much filler in season 1 and 2, but not enough filler in season 3 and 4, and so that's... Plus, in my opinion, the Muni filler wasn't, I mean, they had some good Muni fillers, but some of them just weren't very, like that the pony head fillers, I really didn't like the pony head fillers, but I mean, it's pony head, so what do you expect? Just do it. Okay, so we got Oscar, we got Star, and then it zooms in on Star's eyebrow and it's just the Nike logo. Just do it. That's funny, but yeah, cool post, I guess. This seems like something Star would do. Okay, so we got a video. Okay, so it's like a really low quality video, but it's a spoon with a rabbit being put into another bowl of something. This is something Star would do because they're not lonely. This is also something that Marco would do because, as we saw in the Blood Moon episode in season 4, they both had basically an obsession with putting the two characters together, the two serial things together. But yeah, this is definitely something that Star and Marco would do. One thing I've learned in this show is that big dresses make you look dummy thick. Okay, yeah, so we got Hekapoo, and then Hekapoo without a dress, and Moon without a dress, Heinous, and then Heinous still with the dress, but like we get to see her legs. And part of that is from just the different producers of the show and just the style of it. It definitely is different, and then yeah, I don't know, and that's just how it is. Not, you know, it would be funny if they saw, like, if there was like a funny like series that was just, and I don't know, like a spin-off series that just had like a behind the scenes kind of look, and then it was of these characters, but it shows like a metal frame inside the dresses, and it's like, this is how we make the dresses look the way they do, and it just has like a metal frame. I don't know, I think that'd be funny because it is pretty like different. Like Hekapoo with a dress and Hekapoo without a dress, there's a big difference there. What a surprising turn of events. Moon makes hundreds of Solarian warriors. Solarian warriors betray Moon. Moon? This is like a new surprise Pikachu meme. So, I mean, what did you expect? They are Solarian warriors for a reason. They were created to serve Solaria. And Mina, because Mina was like the head of the general. Well, she was probably the head general. So she was like the head of the army. So, I mean, what did you expect? I mean, it's Moon. She's... I don't know. She was kind of selfish at this point in time. But I think it was mostly because she got fed up of, like, she wanted to be queen. I've said this before, probably in a Reddit video, but the first time that we saw Moon living by herself, I said in an analysis video that I made, okay, I think that Moon is going to start creating her own kingdom and then possibly trying to overthrow Eclipsa with that kingdom or something. She was going to try to become queen again. That's basically the gist of what I was saying. And guess what she did? She created a Solarian warrior or war army to overthrow Eclipsa. Exactly what I said would happen. I don't know. I just love it when you get something exact. Well, I guess what I said wasn't exact. It wasn't like, oh, Moon's going to create Solarian warriors and do this and that. But it was pretty close. Like, Moon still tried to betray Eclipsa and overthrow her, which was, I don't know, I was pretty happy that I got that right. Now I know why Star Rainbow caught on fire. Festivia, the fireless rainbow spell. Everyone knows rainbows are finicky and can easily catch on fire. Hashtag fire sucks. Yep, that was in Festivia's chapter. I can't remember. I'm so far behind on the Eclipse chapter, or not the Eclipse chapter, just the Magic Book of Spells chapters in general. Like, I need to start working on those again, but I've been super busy, so I need to find some weekends where I'm not doing anything and just work on them. But there's been so much miraculous news and stuff. I still have to make that Infinity Train video, but I've been making videos literally every single day of last week, so I haven't had any time to work on an Infinity Train video. I've been super busy. That's basically what I'm saying. So, yeah. I may have talked about this in my Festivia Book of Spells video. So, yeah. Nice. Okay, I mean, you shouldn't care about what other people think. If you want to wear pink, then do it. Not in a million years. Unlike you, I would have a reputation. I have a reputation to uphold. Oh boy, I think you're making me a Jan Tom fan with these. Winky face. So basically... so this is Morning Mark, the mythical Morning Mark that I've been hearing about. I now know who this is. It's a comic artist. And apparently Darren Nefsey... Actually, there were some memes about Darren Nefsey, like, reading them and stuff. But, yeah, this is funny that Darren Nefsey is being like, yeah, I kind of ship Jan. And you know what? I've seen a couple of these. I think that they would be a good pair. At least in this situation, I think they would be. Like... I don't know. I guess I'll ship it. I mean, I never shipped Star Tom, so yeah. I mean, I guess I ship him. I guess it's a cruel world out there. Marco Star, Marco Star. Oh, please don't walk on the escalators. On the escalators. What? Why are you guys going opposite of each other? No. Oh. This is something that they would do though. And this is the kind of thing that we would get in Season 1 and 2. But, like, Season 3 and 4 basically had none of this. Because it was so focused on the plot. Even the filler episodes were focused on the plot. I mean, in some way. Like, that Bafrog episode. That was technically a filler, but also technically not a filler. Because, yeah, sure, it did affect how Bafrog wasn't going to be there. But in the same point, like, so what? He's not there. We get to see him later on in the season. He just moved away. So, I mean, it was kind of both. But again, it wasn't just silly Marco and Star goof off kind of stuff. It was like that filler episode had big themes in it, like Bafrog leaving, which was a big point in the show. But it wasn't big enough of a point to where they needed to make a whole big serious episode, so they just threw it in with like a filler kind of thing. So it was like a middle piece. It was like a filler but not a filler, and just in the middle there. Body count rises. I had Star, I had Kelly, I had Jackie. Please, I had all of them. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Would Marco say that? He'd probably be like, "Oh, please, I had all of." I could see Marco saying that. That sounds like something that he would say. And for the top post of all time, or not all time, of this week, we have basically the plot of season 3 and 4. So apparently there's this thing called racism, and that stuff's whack. It is. That's basically what the theme. Yeah, you're right. This is, like I said earlier on in this video, basically season 1 and 2 focused more on the filler. Season 3 and 4 focused on the plot, which was a big motif towards racism. So it is good that cartoons focus on this stuff, because cartoons, obviously kids watch them, and it causes a good influence on the kids. So that's always a good thing. But you also don't want to completely take this topic and only focus on that in season 3 and 4. That's why I said they should have stretched out the plot starting from season 1. Because season 1, sure, it had some toffee stuff, but if they really had pushed it along in season 1 and 2, they could have just made the pacing. Because season 1 and 2 felt really long, had a lot of filler, etc. Season 3 and 4 had not so much filler and had a lot of plot. It just felt so plot intensive to where, like, okay, it'd be nice to have a filler every once in a while. So like I said, I think that they should have, I don't know, I'm just imagining it like if you had a block of season 3 and 4 and another block of season 1 and 2, you take the block and you stretch it for season 3 and 4, and then take the block for season 1 and 2 and stretch it to where they overlap. I don't know. Maybe that's just like the graphic designer in me, but you know, imagine like pulling it, like stretching it over top of each other and like making it opaque. I don't know. That's just how I view it. But yeah, it's funny that this came up, because that's what I was talking about partly in this episode. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. If you did enjoy, you can leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.
They're a bunch of floating horse heads.